Hey, I'm Tammy at All About Living, and today we are going to make salmon croquettes. Now, I know there's 1,000 ways out there to make them, but this one is extremely budget friendly and tastes really good. It's the one we use, and so we're going to get to it. Okay, this recipe only takes 8 ingredients plus the oil to fry. So you're going to need some hot sauce or some Tabasco. If you're brave enough, you can use the Tabasco. I'm finally going to get to use my minced dehydrated onions that I made up a few weeks ago. You're going to need 3 eggs. I already cracked 2 for the outer batter, and then this one will go in the mix. Some pepper, some ketchup, some instant mashed potatoes, and some breadcrumbs. And I've already cleaned and deboned my tuna, or it's not tuna, it's salmon. We're making salmon patties, Tammy. There you go. Okay, I already beat 2 of the eggs, and they're over here in the batter spot. And you'll need 1½ cups of plain breadcrumbs. For the other batter. And now we're going to start mixing. We'll take our bowl, put our salmon in. And I am going to break that up just a little bit. I'm just breaking it up. We're just going to break this up just a little bit. You know, don't go crazy and make it all mushy, but we're going to break it up. Now we're going to put in 1 cup of instant mashed potatoes. And you're going to need 2 teaspoons of minced onion. So I'm just going to do it with pinches. That'll work. And I'm going to need some pepper. Probably about 1/4 teaspoon. I'm just going to go around and put some on all of it. That looks good. Okay, I'm going to need a teaspoon of ketchup. About like that. And about 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce. And I'm just using Crystal. That looks good. Randy likes hot sauce. I can mess up a little on that. And now we'll get this mixed up. Oh, your egg. Your 3rd egg. You need your egg now. Drop that egg in there. Okay, and now we can get this mixed up. What you're looking for is for it to all come together. That looks really good. See how easy that came together? Now we're going to take it and we're just going to dip it in that egg and then dip it in that breadcrumb, and we're going to drop it in hot oil, which means I have to go to the stove and get that oil hot. And I'm going to shoot for probably like a medium-high heat because I'm using both eyes. So I don't need it like super high. About like that. And I love this fish cooker. I can cook it all at one time instead of in batches. I just love that thing. And with our croquettes, we're going to make cheese grits. We love cheese grits around here. So I'm going to show you how to do that as a bonus. All you need to make cheese grits is some grits, either white or yellow. We like them both. These are white. Some cheese and some salt and some water. Okay, to make grits, you're going to start off with a high flame because you're going to boil them. So we need a high flame. We're going to set that pot there. All right, and grits are normally a 3-to-1 ratio. So you need, I'm gonna do a half a cup of grits for Randy and I. So I only need 3 half cups or a cup and a cup and a half of water for a half a cup of grits. All right, and then we're gonna salt it. Probably about a little over half a teaspoon. I like grits with a little bit of salt in them. We're gonna get that mixed up. Just stir it just a little bit. Put that lid on it. Let it come up to a boil, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do. All right, now let's get these patties made up. Okay, you're gonna take a spoon, and you're just gonna make your little ball. Roll that ball in the egg. Then roll the ball in your breadcrumbs, and there you go. And just keep doing that until you go through all of your batter. All of your salmon. Okay, they've come up to a boil now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stir and stir and stir. That's what makes them creamy. I'm just gonna stand here and cream and cream. And when it starts really bubbling and starting to thicken up, then I'll turn it off, put the lid on it, and then just let them finish cooking in the steam inside the pot. And this takes about probably 3-4 minutes. Okay, see how creamy they are and how they're bubbling and they're getting thicker. That's what you want. Now I don't like my grits like hard, but I do like them kind of firm. So we're gonna do this about maybe 30 more seconds. And then I'm gonna turn that eye off and put the lid on it, and then they're just gonna finish cooking just like they are, and they'll thicken up as they sit. All right, now that I've got them stirred and they're nice and creamy and they're at almost the consistency I want, then I'm just gonna put this lid right here on it. I'm gonna turn the eye completely off, and I'm just gonna let them cook and finish cooking in the steam that's in the pot, and then they'll be just wonderful. And then we'll add the cheese. Okay, right now let's go back to those balls. I'm down to my last ball. I'm just going to reach in there and get that all off the sides. It won't be quite as big as the others, but it'll do. Okay, and let's just start. We're going to drop and just give them a little mash. Okay, now I'm just going to drop it and I'm going to mash it. If you're afraid to do that, do it with a spatula. Don't burn yourself. I've just been at it a really long time. See how easy it is in a fish cooker? Everything laid out in there, all 8, all at one time. I didn't have to make 2 batches. I just love it. And it's cast iron, so it's not going to stick. They're going to be nice and pretty golden brown. And that's what you're looking for. As you know, not only is it good, it looks good. It's a pretty, pretty dish. Okay, I can tell by this nice bubbling around the outside that they're probably brown and ready to flip, so we're gonna do that now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that pretty brown golden color. And you can mash it a little bit. do that. Probably like maybe 2-3 minutes aside. Okay, I've picked up my mess, and now I'm going to lay some paper towel down, and I'm going to place this rack here, and I'm going to put my salmon patties on my rack, because if you put them directly on the paper towel, they'll get soggy. And who wants a soggy salmon croquette? Ugh. Okay, I'm brown on the back side now too. Oops. See? Well, let me show you. Alright. And now we're just going to set them right over here. Drop those. Right there. I'm actually getting excited. I love salmon patties. With this recipe, you can easily, you see how much I made, you can easily feed 4 people on 1 can of salmon and just a few minimal, inexpensive ingredients. This is a keeper. Now we're going to make those grits, which are just as cheap. Now we're just going to add that cheese. I have almost a little 8-ounce thing of cheese, and I'm going to drop that all in there. And I'm just going to whisk it in. We're just going to whisk that in. And if you want to, you can add a little butter. Now, I do like to add a little butter, but you don't have to have it. I mean, you have that cheese. Right. Now, I didn't say butter was a part of the recipe for cheese grits, because it's not. But we love butter. Y'all know I'm a butterholic. And you just about can't have grits without some butter. I mean, you can, because you can absolutely just put that cheese in there, and it will be just as good. Or almost as good. Let's say that. It'll be almost as good. But add that butter, that richness. That's what you do. All right. Almost there, folks. All right, now to serve, you can use tartar sauce, cocktail sauce, hollandaise. You could make some hollandaise. That's not really that hard. We like to use my homemade horseradish sauce, which Randy can link up there in La La Land somewhere. You can watch at the end of the video. It's horseradish and heavy cream and mayonnaise and some other stuff. It is just so, so good. So that's what's going on our salmon croquettes tonight. Okay, this is the every night, weeknight, quick, down and dirty, like y'all know I love to do. I have a salmon croquette recipe that takes most of the day. It is so good, y'all. It is out of this world. But it is not a weeknight meal, because it has to be prepared, put in the fridge, brought back out. Then anyway, I'll get to that one here shortly. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.